Yeah, hello and welcome to our Monday night live show. I hope you are all right. Yeah, let's see who's in the chat. We've got a couple of regulars already in there. And I'm going to start a 5-minute game in the pool right away. So, yeah, how is everybody? Yeah, if you're from Germany, you're suffering the same heat wave probably. Today it was absolutely amazing here. It was like 34, 35 degrees. It's still 26 degrees at the moment. Celsius, that is. It's terrible.
Game started.
Okay, so we've got the first game against Michel. And I'm going knight f3. Nope, I don't have a fan going. So let's see what we get against this opponent. Probably this transposition to a more open position. It's a lot like the Caro-Kann-Panov. Yeah, how is this played? Bishop b5 or bishop g5? There are a couple of lines. I think I'm going bishop b5. Oh, he doesn't really care. It seems that I might damage his pawn structure. This is maybe this is too technical, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, he really doesn't mind that I take here. Well, black is getting the bishop here, of course, but still, I'm quite happy with this kind of position here. I do read this chat, yes. I absolutely do. It's not a guarantee that I'm responding to absolutely everything, because you sometimes, I have to play the game also, and sometimes it just I'm just not looking at it at this precise moment. Yeah, that's a line that I've played against Olegas with the black pieces a couple of times. So it's something that I have in my repertoire with both colors. So let's see what Michel is doing. What is the real name of this person? Mikhail Agupov. Okay. Yeah, I've played against him quite a bit. So we'll see. If he goes bishop to f8, I think I just go to c3. Yeah, that's true. Bab Seduzi says that I don't have a donation page on my website, or I have not linked the interview yet that I did for Perpetual Chess Podcast. That's true, yeah, that has not been done yet. I'm a bit surprised that my opponent simply gives me this. I understand that bishop b7 and queen c6 and so on is an idea, but I still feel that it looks pretty dangerous to give me this bishop on f6. So queen h3 is going. Wait. Is that the right way to do it? Or queen g3 rather. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. h5, queen h4. Yeah, I think I'm going this way. Yeah, I want to do those things that was mentioned by Bab Seduzi, but didn't get around to doing it. Okay, so he wants to sacrifice the exchange on f6, or at least have this option. Yeah, here e6 looks somewhat tempting. Yeah, I think I do this. Just to be ready to take on... I mean, I'm threatening to take on f7, so he probably has to take e6 and bishop d4. Then I will get the bishop to c3 on that long diagonal, and I'm on c3. I'm relatively safe from any... Really? What? This is mate next move.
Incoming challenge.
What the heck is that? Let me know. So, don't want any regular match requests. Yeah, he had to take on e6. And then bishop d4 should be quite good for me, I think. But anyway, I'm glad to have won the first game. Yeah, suggesting openings is an idea, and I will play some of them, but we'll see. A Sicilian Dragon. Yeah, the Sicilian Dragon. I kind of understand that you find it entertaining, but I will probably get checkmated quite a bit. Yeah, I've got a request for a game out, but it has not yet materialized. Leningrad Dutch.
Game started.
Oh my god. Yeah. Mataleo. So we've got yes, Chigorin. Queen's Gambit, Chigorin. Yeah, I'm just playing it in a very simple way. It's probably not exactly the way to refute this opening, but it's not easy anyway. So just bishop e2, stopping the pin. Okay, knight d8. It seems he wants to go to e6. Okay. Yeah, 33 Celsius. It's even hotter here. It was mentioned in the chat what the temperature is like. I think Bayerischer Schweizer didn't listen to my opening words. It's amazing, really amazingly hot. Okay, so what to do? A3, B4. Yeah. Rook b1 doesn't really do much. I wonder if just a3 is right. But okay, I'm not entirely sure. Also, I might want to have c6 on the board. So now maybe queen b3. Making it a bit more difficult for him to move the knight. Of course, he can play rook b8, yeah? One of the possible moves. Okay. So, can take on f3, play knight d2. This could be an option. f5, not so much. Okay, let's do this first and then see what he's coming up with. And f5 is just a bad move. What is that all about? Should just weaken his structure or not? Why is that a good move? Okay, I'll go g3 first. So knight e5. Knight e5, knight c3, unfortunately. I'll do something funky. The queen trade. He doesn't trade the queens. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the good feedback on my rapid games. I'm happy that that you like them. Okay, so what's going on here actually? There is knight d7. Knight e5, knight c3. There's knight d7 at the end always. It's not that great, strangely enough. I mean, the whole black setup looks weird to me, but bishop e2, knight d7. That was my line. I mean, maybe it is completely terrible. I thought that this should be good for me.
Check.
I mean, not good as in winning, but I thought I would be fine here. Maybe not so much. I will always get out there. Why such drastic measures? Yeah, I've wasted too much time and felt I should do something. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I should have put the knight back earlier. Okay, this is probably okay. He cannot really go knight d6 now, and this is a good ending. I mean, again, not better, but it is good. Yeah, the b4, b5 plan seemed a little bit on the slow side. That's why I didn't do it. Yeah, I'm a bit behind with the time, but the position is okay. I've got a protected passer on e5. This is a huge asset in this ending. Many transpositions, for example, into a king and pawn ending will be winning. Or would be winning for me. So okay, take here. I can take on e5. That's an interesting move. I'll take here. Huh. Nah, okay, I have to move. With this time situation, don't have the time to figure it out completely. Ah, that's a double attack. That's too bad. It's probably equal. Or what's happening here?
Check.
I forgot about the bloody D4
Check.
move. Ah. Yeah, it was completely unnecessary to get there.
Check. 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 Game drawn.
No. That wasn't good. I should have, I think, won this ending. I mean, I shouldn't be in trouble at least. Anyway, so next game. Next game. When is the next simul? Probably middle of June. I think 17th, probably. But it's not a completely
Game started.
fixed day. So F.A. Parza, my opponent, and he's playing probably C3 as they all do. No. A4. I keep forgetting this. Yeah, I mean, I can go B4, but I'm not sure if this is really right. Yeah, I think this is correct. Aha. Go C4 immediately here. Okay, taking is probably not a great idea. You can just play the closed position, of course. Just like this. And yeah, d6, e5 stuff. Well, it's a bit tricky to go e5 here. I mean, I don't have to. This is also not bad. Just developing everything and now go e6. I can still play e5. I think I go e5. Because after rook e1, now having the closed structure is actually a bit more favorable for me than usual. Okay, I think I'll start with bishop c8. The bishop on b7 does not make any sense at all. And now preparing f5. I'm not quite sure how I should play f5. In which particular way? Maybe like this. Yeah. And now f5 is on. If he takes this e4, winning a piece. Okay, so here I could take. or play knight f6. Let's go knight f6. It looks a little bit off. You can play f4, but then g4, my knight is trapped. That's a little bit bad. Yeah? So what to do? Maybe you just double on the f file. Oh, now he takes. Interesting. But I can just recapture with the pawn. Let's do it. I mean, he cannot go f4 now. And this, just as I say it, he plays it. Why is that a move? Why is that a move? Don't get it. Don't get it.
Check.
Unless there's something hanging
Check.
that I don't see. What is the problem here? I don't see it, really. He's just completely collapsing on c3. I think at least. Let's do this. If he takes here, then rook takes g2. Or knight takes f4. It both works. And he cannot really cover g3.
Check. Check.
Knight f4 is the big fork.
Check. White resigns.
Okay, I think that looked okay. There's some discussion in the chat about some other chess streamers, and there's some discussion about Chess Network not playing other streamers. Yeah, this is an old story. He never plays other chess streamers, and I never really understood why, to be honest, because Jerry is a really good blitz player. I mean, it's not like it wouldn't be competitive. Absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, he's a lot lower rated than I am or some other streamers, but he's a really good blitz player. I mean, I have a huge plus score against him in blitz on the ICC, but he has very high ratings, so it's not like he would get totally smashed. I mean, absolutely not. So I never quite got why he doesn't do it. In fact, he doesn't even answer any messages. I mean, you can message him with whatever, he never responded. Anyway, let's get going. I've got a request out.
Game started.
Okay, Harmony 1957. Got some high rated opponents here. Let's see. Okay, we transpose to Open Sicilian. I can play the accelerated dragon. And who is that, by the way? There is no info. So got the main line, accelerated dragon. I have the odd idea here. Let's see what my opponent is doing. Taking is actually uncommon, but it's a pre-move that makes sense. Usually they exactly drop it back. Yeah, this is a fairly decent idea. Yeah, this is the simple approach that I've played against this setup myself. Yeah, I think this leads absolutely nowhere. White doesn't even have a hint of an advantage. At least that's what I think. It does not have to be the correct assessment, but I'm reasonably sure. Okay, so of course I'd like to go f5. Okay, yeah, it's hard to not play f5. Yeah, bishop d1 c2 is an idea for white. You're right, Marcus. Okay, so what is white up to? I don't like to play rook d8 here in this position. White can try to advance a3, b4 slowly. g5 he can take and play knight d5 check. This is quite irritating. I think I go b6. Yeah, now he regroups this. Yeah, there was a suggestion I should stream on Twitch. The thing is, of course I could do that, but I rather do a couple of things with some kind of dedication than all kinds of things when you cannot do them well. And I don't feel I can steadily do stuff on Twitch. Simply lack of time. Oh, and that makes sense actually what he's doing here. Okay, I have to take this and now switch over here. I don't think that there's a discussion about this Grandmaster Yoshik, who I sometimes play. I mean, the thing is, in over the board chess, he does not play like this because he cannot afford the unplayable openings that he plays in Blitz. But in Blitz you can do it. It's complicated. It's tricky. But in over the board that doesn't work similarly well. This is actually not a boring position. It's a rather difficult to play ending. Yeah. Now he played that well. I don't like to trade so much, and bishop c2 coming is an extremely annoying idea. Maybe this one. I mean, I don't want to play f4 stuff. Really don't. Also, just bishop a4 is a decent move. Trying to trade down. Not good. he outplayed
Check.
me really nicely here in this game. Not good, this position. Not sure if I'm lost already, but it looks bad. And I've got a time disadvantage.
Time warning. Check.
He's just about in time to go there. Very nicely played, yeah. Really nicely played. Trying for some trickery here. Wow. Yeah, that's mate, huh? C7 is mate. I can take a still checkmate. Nah, you can take on G3 now. There is no trickery. I've never played Andrew Tang. I think he's one of those pretty strong bullet players,
Black
right?
resigns.
Now that was bad. Yeah? He really outplayed me. I wonder what I did wrong there. Probably I shouldn't trade the rook, yeah. And probably G5 you can question. Yeah, G5 is probably a bad idea. Interesting. I don't think that this ending is all that great. I mean, I think equalish, I think this is. Maybe slightly better for white, but it's not. It shouldn't be all that much. But G5 is probably wrong. I should just stay there. I've had this on the board a couple of times in Blitz and usually did a decent job. Okay, I've got a request out, but not yet a new game. Yeah, what's going on here? Not so much going on here. Well, Yoshik doesn't seem to be on.
Game started.
Uitfreter, yeah, that's a frequent opponent in my games. I want to try something else, just for fun. Play the Jobava variation once. And A6, yeah, that's one of the better lines. And C5, but oh, well, I don't mind that. That's what you want in this opening. Gain lots of space and time. I don't know if this is good. Am I not gaining lots of space here? Okay, so what to do? Queen D2. or something else like taking and checking on e2. This is also interesting. That
Check.
completely clogs up his development. He cannot play queen e7, and whatever he puts on e7, the other piece cannot move. So got this. And now like bishop to h3. Maybe I should have done that even before castling. But yeah, this is a good line actually. The Jobava line, knight c3, bishop f4. It's kind of okay really. You can play that. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, so I think knight. And now ready for g6. Yeah, black knight cannot capture, and f6, queen e6 is something you also don't want to see. Whoa, really? That looks dangerous. Dangerous. So
check.
Let's check. And now is where is this knight going to go? To f5 probably. It's quite funny that well, knight f5. I can take on d5. Rook to e1, but he can take h3. Knight f4 to e6 would be cool. But bishop g3 goes knight f5. It isn't all that easy. I would really love to do something against knight f5, but I don't see it. Okay, I have to play a move now. Just too long otherwise. I mean, if he moves the knight, I can take d5, so this is not a huge issue for knight c5. Oh, did I trap my own queen here? That's funky. My queen has no squares. What a joke! That's completely crazy. What an idiotic queen trap. I didn't see that one. That's funny. From that position, I still think that was pretty terrible for black. Anyway, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's see where he goes. Yeah? He can probably just take the queen, knight d7, and then queen g6, knight g6 or something. No, but he moves the queen. This is what I expected also. Yeah, bishop h6, I looked at this, but I don't think it worked. That is suggested in the chat. So my queen is attacked, and I cannot even get two pieces for it. Is the thing. If I could get two pieces, it would actually be somewhat. I would have some faint hope at least. But we'll see. I mean, at least he cannot move the knight for rook e8, yeah? But b6 is probably winning pretty easily. Yeah. Rook e6 actually traps his queen, but he gets so much material. It doesn't work. That was funny. I mean, that position must have been completely lost. Anyway, let's see what he does. I mean, he played really quite badly before. You never know what he's going to do. Might play some bad moves. As long as I have the pawn on f7, I will not resign. Of course not. Now I can take there and on e7. That's getting slightly more interesting now. It's still completely lost. Is it lost? Wait. That is not so easy here. I'm attacking c7 now. And okay. It's got c4.
Time warning.
Wants to play rook d7. He's got queen c4. That's extremely lucky. This is lost technically speaking. But we'll see. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because that is too easy. He really does a lot to make it somewhat interesting. Yeah, it's still not interesting. Probably I should have done it differently.
Check.
Okay, yeah, that was bad, yeah.
White resigns.
Okay, so a new game. Losing that one was pretty awful. After getting like this is a completely winning position here. That's impossible for black. What does the engine give? A +2 roughly. Yeah, but this isn't that clear. It really isn't that clear. You can actually argue if g6 is correct. Probably it is. But queen e6 is actually not that great because once I get to f7, I have no squares. The engine gives this move and this is basically winning. Yeah, so I want to get a new game.
Game started.
Against Jason T. I know I need to win. I want to get back to 2-4. Maybe get some nice autopilot Benko Gambit. People start to play this a tad quicker. You still get the odd bishop d3, which loses basically, but it's still somewhat tricky in blitz. Yeah, this is the normal move. Hey, congrats to McPartridge, boy who won his club championships after 7 years. That sounds good. That's a very, very weird Benko Gambit. So now I can take here and then he's doing the king walk, or that's quite remarkable. Can I go here? Wow, that's a very strange position. with the king now here. There are tactics all over the place, like here, knight a6. Let's go knight a6. Threatening queen c4 check and knight b4. If he moves the c3 knight, I'll take e4. It's quite a tricky position. King g1 maybe. Yeah, that makes some sense really. Okay, so go here. Knight b5. Again, I take e4. Maybe e5. Yeah, no, e5 is yeah. That's a move that I should have considered more closely, of course. Knight g4, knight b5. I know that looks very strange, but I think that could be an idea. I know it looks very strange, but now I have rook d2, bishop c3, and knight b4. I think I might win both pawns, which gives me 3 pawns. I know it looks weird, but yeah, so knight b4 was my idea. Ah, he's got knight e4 actually. He's got knight to e4. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, he can take this bloody thing. This is not enough, really not. Not good. You can still fight, but that was not good. Yeah.
Check.
No, that's an ambitious move. Maybe it's a good move, but it's also quite ambitious. So what to do? I mean, the a pawn is not going anywhere. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? It's still not easy for him to untangle this stuff. Really not easy. If I go c3, that's an interesting move. But I can go here, yeah? For knight d3 as well. Knight to c6. Yeah, I'm not so happy with this move, to be honest. I can check me, then play bishop to b4. Okay, I cannot cover e7, just doesn't work. Okay, but now I can actually move this. Now I can actually move it. Knight b8 or something. If I take now, take a5, but I don't like this all that much. He's got a really, really strong long diagonal then. Maybe I can be a pain with this move. But he can just play bishop d4. Not good. Not so good. Yeah, he's playing this quite well actually. Pretty good game by my opponent, really. It was a very tough position to play and he did a good job.
Check.
Still not entirely easy.
Check. Check. Check.
I cannot cover the bloody thing. Oh my god. That's terrible. Ah.
Check. 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 Black forfeits on time.
I was pretty bad. But he did a good job there. I really wondered. I mean, I thought I really was out of the woods, but he played it good. He played it well, yeah.
Game started.
Okay, it's a tough session at the end. Yeah, I had a good start, but then kind of fell apart here. So, Bjorn, let's get going. And somehow I have black all the time. But yeah, what did I do wrong there, by the way, in this Banco? I overlooked e5, right? Because the opening with the king on f1, that wasn't it wasn't all that great. I cannot believe it. Okay, so this is a line I have on the board really, really often. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, d5 is hanging, but I don't think I can take it. Not really happy about this. I don't know what main line you're referring to, Ben. I can take d5, yeah, but this is just a very boring position. I like to play this. I mean, like is a little bit strong, but it gives a little bit more fight into the game. The Bloomenfeld Gambit, I don't think it is so bad. I have played this in tournament chess, the Bloomenfeld, and it didn't turn out to be so bad. It's just that it's not quite clear that that black can equalize. Of course, there are some lines that are critical, but it's not so bad. In a practical game, you can always play that. I would have my doubts if you like want to play it every single game, but like once in a while, it's perfectly okay. Yeah, he's going to play rook e1. Yeah, what's going on here? Can I not just play a6 here and kick him back? Knight c7, rook a7, that cannot work. It would be strange at least. He just has to go back, I think. Or is he going for some bishop f6, some tactic? Interesting. To a3. That's a weird position of that knight. Knight c2, e3, f5. Okay.
Check.
That makes some sense, of course. So let's do this. If he takes it, that knight is covering everything nicely. And I mean, I have two pieces that actually can attack his pawns. Okay. Oh, bishop f6. No. This is just so annoying.
Check.
Oh my god. Of course, I immediately spotted what I did, but I just... no. It's nice that someone has faith in me, but this position sucks big time. It sucks big time. Yeah, I couldn't really avoid the queen trade. I mean... yeah, he can go to f4, but... Knight h4 and bring the king around. I don't know. don't think this is so terrible. Okay, I can really just wait. Hey, someone wants to see Berlin's and Queen's Gambit declines. I can play this kind of stuff and probably won't lose so many games. But I never thought it is such a great idea to play on a chess channel. Queen a4. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to double. My pawns shouldn't be doubled. If I avoid that, I think I'm kind of okay. Anyway, let's see. I don't think he accomplished all that much. Yeah, a match against Eric Hansen or Eamon Hambleton. I mean, Eric is probably just killing me, and I don't know. Eamon Hambleton is also a pretty good blitz player. I think I recovered here, quite nicely. What's going on here? He's playing this really in a very strange fashion. Okay, so can I get to the pawns? I can get to the pawns. Knight here. It doesn't do much. Let's go back. And now see what he's doing. I can now advance this actually. And now how do I win this? H2, he goes there and I pick up C4.
Check. Time warning, check. Check.
I'm kind of stunned that I'm winning this ending. That was really, really bad.
White resigns.
Yeah, it's a bit strange that I was winning this game. I don't know why. Cannot tell you. Cannot tell you. Okay, I'm going to play one more game. So let's see. Well, I won't get to 2-4 again, but a quick game would be nice.
Game started.
Playing Pegas. I usually go C4 here actually. Okay, but it's probably not a big deal. This might look a lot like a Rouleau pass quickly. Looks a lot like a Roux actually.
Check.
F5, knight G5 is probably something you want to avoid, but now you can go F5, of course. So how do you play this? One way to do it is to play knight H4 and play F4. That's a good question. If I have purchased any chess books recently, I actually have, and I will. Oh, I think I'll take, and I will actually do book reviews, some book reviews on my channel. This is pretty clear that I will do it, but it will still take a bit of time, probably in roughly 2 weeks. It takes a bit of time because I will be at the German junior championships as a coach, and this is, I will be away simply and cannot do all that much. So I think knight takes. Yeah, g5 was a little bit weird. Difficult position. My pawn on d5 is a little bit isolated. Yeah, it's not all that clear. The knight is just an extremely annoying piece on d4. Yeah, f4 seems wrong without the bishop, but this is a bit of a strange position. Sometimes black can play c6. I personally would just keep the tension. Don't play g5 and everything. Just keep the tension. Castles, king h7, h5, these kind of things. Yeah, the e4 knight is awesome, Steiner says, but you know, it's nice, but how exactly, what exactly are you doing with it is the thing. It's not so easy. Yeah, do I want to trade this? I'm not really sure. Rook c3 is an interesting move, maybe. Could be interesting. I mean, a7 hangs. Yeah, my Elegant project is progressing slowly. All those things progress slowly. If you do all kinds of things at the same time, things take a while. Yeah, this is something that I had anticipated actually, and I didn't think it was all that great. But maybe he's got rook c4. Interesting. No, I have a4. a4, rook takes c4. Yeah, now I get c4 in. I also have a check on f6. I also have this. Yeah, this system isn't bad for black. I've played it myself. I mean, it's not completely rubbish or anything. And now I will take it. No, then d5 is actually hanging. What the heck? Okay. So rook b1. Takes it, rook b7. Should be good for white. I don't really see something good. Okay, so takes here. He will take c4. I can do this. And take b6 next move. Yeah, take it. Wants to go to f5, I guess, but I don't know if I can even go g4 in this position. Wow, that doesn't look like it should survive. Rook c4, knight d6, and any other move I play c5. Takes d6. And that's curtains. If he cannot take this, I don't really think he can play the position anymore. So c6 or something tactical. No, c6 is a good move. Okay, this one. And now c7 and rook b8, yes.
Black resigns.
Okay, I'm happy with this game. It looked like a good controlled victory for the most part. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the show. What I have to tell you is that I will not have a show next week. Again, yeah, it's a bit of a rocky... yeah, it's a little bit sketchy at the moment. Next Monday, I will be at the German Junior Championships in Villingen in Sauerland, you know, Sauerland, Germany. Okay, well, we have the German Championships there. If you are in Germany and you have the opportunity to go there, watch the championships, is something that I can definitely recommend to you. It's a great event, absolutely. And if you are interested in a German broadcast, by the way, of that championships, you can Google it. There will be an official live stream of the German Junior Championships on the site of the German Youth Chess Federation, and I will actually do commentary on 3 rounds live from the venue in German language, though. So if you want to watch some of the top German juniors and me trying to make heads or tails of what they play, you can go on that website and see where it leads you. I think I will do the I'm not quite sure. I will do the final round. At least that's what I know. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the show and maybe join me for the coverage next week, of the tournament I mentioned. Bye bye, guys.